Hello, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Mongolia. I've had a haircut and Agnetha has been out on the road with temporary registration plates, which we sadly have to give back now because I quite like them. I think they look pretty flash, but anyway, it's a legal requirement. Speaking of legal requirements, she's had a test, she's passed that test, so now we're out here in the wilds of Mongolia to exchange the red plates for permanent registration plates of the yellow old-timer variety. So this is going to be quite a moment. I do apologise, it's Magnolia, not Mongolia. Okay, what a result. On our way back now from Magnolia, sorry, with yellow plates. I didn't do any filming when it was on the red plates. It's really not allowed. Agnetha didn't have a test at that point, so the only reason you can drive a car with temporary plates or any plates is because you're driving to a test. And if you get pulled over and your car's plastered with GoPros, it might be a bit difficult to convince the police officer that all you're doing is driving to a test. So I played it safe. And but now we've got the yellow plates. As soon as it's insured, we can take it for a proper road test, like this one, but less boring than driving a Qashqai around in afternoon traffic. So how did the test drive go with the Allegro? It was fine, really. Noisy. I don't know if there's something I need to check, but there's something that blows really hard above about 60 kilometers per hour. I don't think it's the exhaust though. I had a look at the exhaust, it all seems to be there. I don't see any signs of leaking. Could even be the brake servo. Maybe there's a leak on that somewhere. I don't know, or maybe it's just loud. We'll find out. But in any case, it passed the test, so on the way to the test centre, there is part of the stretch, the speed limit is 90 kilometers per hour. I did open it up, but I didn't go above 70. I think she would have done it. I think she would have done 90 quite easily, but I couldn't. Besides which, it was just extremely loud, but it felt fine, really. The suspension is amazing. I mean, it's not exactly sporty, far from it, but you really notice it.
In 500 meters, continue straight.
Shut up, I know the way. Speed ramps you have to be careful with. I mean, in an Allegro, the speed ramps just look like mountains, so you really have to slow down for those. But just normal bumpy surfaces, you do not feel it at all. Amazing. All of that will be revealed later on in this video. The brakes have tightened up a lot, just with driving it. Yeah, they're really bedding in, and okay, I think in any car that's that old, you have to remember it's not really built for modern traffic where people are just, I don't know, they seem to regard brake pedals and accelerators like switches. They're either fully on or fully off. So you have to go into it with the correct mindset. Be prepared to just pull over, let the idiots go past, and plan way ahead. Oh, by the way, big shout out to all the British classic car YouTubers who love to slag off the Nissan Qashqai and the people who own and drive them. It's a pleasure and a privilege to be living rent-free in your heads. Ooh, red light running time, okay. To be honest, I didn't like them either until I actually test drove it, and I was desperate. And I thought, yeah, it's alright actually. I wanted one of them. I wanted a Dacia Jogger, but I just got more bang for my buck with this one. Okay, let's go. I've had quite a few teething problems with this, as you'd expect. Turns out the fuel hoses weren't ethanol proof after all, so they'd all disintegrated already. They were only in there for 11 months and I hadn't driven it very far at all, but it destroyed them. So yeah, if you've got an old car, check those rubber fuel hoses if you're using bioethanol. But that's okay now. I also had problems with what I thought was leaking brake lines, but it turned out to be something else, which I'll show you later. But now I have to concentrate, so I'm going to shut up a bit because we're about to hit the road. Well, technically we are on a public road, but it's just a little track. Okay, so here we are. Just about to get on the main road here. Got a pedestrian, so I have to give way to them. Steering is very heavy. I have to just remember I'm not driving the cash guy, and I need to plan ahead and be very, very careful. Speaking of which, go around the roundabout. Oh, the police are there. Cool. And we're off. So this exhaust isn't loud. I mean, it is loud, but it's not blowing. It's just like that. Maybe it could do with a back box after all, but it's too late now. I'll turn you around in a minute so you can see where we're going. I'm just going to concentrate on the driving though. I'm not going to use my phone whilst driving, unlike everyone else around here. So first stop is the petrol station, and then we'll see. Maybe we'll just go out of the town briefly so we can open her up. I think there's some pedestrians wanting to cross. Yeah, so let's stop. We'll just stop here and block this junction. That's a good idea. I haven't driven this car much at all, so I'm very much getting used to it still, but it's nice, you know. It's just very loud, but to drive it it's okay. Still not fully into these brakes. They do work, but it's nothing like brakes on a modern car. You have to really give yourself plenty of distance. Getting a lot of vibrations. That's not ideal, is it? Okay, let's watch out for cyclists. The visibility though is great. That is just one thing that's fantastic in an old car. There's no pillars in your way. You've got a massive rear window. You can see everything. Gearbox is just a wonderful noise. My fuel gauge seems to just wander around plus or minus a quarter of a tank, which is not surprising considering it's an MGB one that I had to bend to make it fit. Well, that's okay. I think I'll have to get a better phone mount. It's getting quite hot in here. I've got the windows closed because of the noise, and the heater matrix heating valve is stuck on full. I don't think there's any way to change that without smashing it to pieces and getting a new one, so I'm going to have to live with it. Got a feeling there's an awful lot of people at the bus stop staring at me. Because there are. But we're in traffic, it's quite a warm day. The temperature gauge is exactly in the middle. Okay. Pulled up quite nicely there. He's having a good look. Petrol station is just in front of the next set of lights. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Whoa! Can't see anyone on this thing. Sorry for the noise. Sorry. I'm English, so I apologise for everything, even if it's not my fault. And here we are. Second trip to the pump in about 36 years. And this is my pump that only I can use. It's my private pump. Okay, stuck 10 litres in. I haven't tried brimming it yet, and I probably never will. I did leave the lights on, like always. Got to stop doing that, but it's only a short while. I'm sure it'll start. Let's see. Of course, it always starts. Right, let's go a bit further afield then and see what happens. put the lights back on. First, and off we go. And we're off. Excuse the lack of narration. As you can see, we're in a working environment, shall we call it, and there's lots going on. But I'll let you enjoy the sound of that A series and its wild gearbox. It's alright, it's just an ambulance, not for us. And we're off. I don't know, shall we stay behind the learner or overtake? I'm happy to stay behind, quite honestly. We don't want to put them off, do we? Day to be out. It's my birthday, and it's also coincidentally Agnetha's birthday as well. So she's 49 years old, left Longbridge on the 13th of May 1976, and she hasn't been back since, as far as I know. Maybe we can rectify that one day. Go on then, Andy. You going or no? No? Okay. Don't worry, Duck, you're doing alright. You take your time. Someone will let you in. You're okay. Nice one. see anything past this van, but we're okay. So we're gonna go. Watch out for bikes again. And we're okay. Might have to open that window shortly. How do you like Wrocław so far? Do you want to move here? I can help you out. Find somewhere for you to stay. Set yourself up with something really Slavic. Nice little apartment somewhere. Maybe we'll go up the old town in one video. It's a bit prettier. I mean, this is alright, it's got its charms. It's more functional down here. The city centre is definitely pretty. Engine mount situation, not sure. Seems to be a bit of a clunk every time I let off the gas or put the gas on. Maybe not every time. We'll get there. After 36 years of sleep, of course, there are going to be lots of little things that need to be attended to. But really, it's a pleasure to drive. I just wish the brakes would bite a little bit more. I might just talk to Alex at the Spares Club and just get some new discs. Maybe that's all it needs. Okay. Won't be long, then there'll be a roundabout and we'll turn right and the speed limit will go up to 90 kilometers per hour, so that's like 55 miles an hour. I haven't gone above 75 yet, so we'll see how that goes. We'll just do it gently, no 0 to 60s, 0 to 100, sorry. I think my door's open as well. Yeah. As for the channel, you know, I got really tired doing the tinkering on camera. It's so difficult. It's like doing two jobs at the same time and doing both of them kind of equally badly. So I thought now that it's running, it might be nice to just pivot the channel a bit and have it just, you know, me, maybe the occasional guest, driving this weird car around Wrocław and freaking people out. Maybe a trip to the supermarket, a trip to the dump in it. Capture people's reactions. What do you think? Dare I say, let me know in the comments. Well, certainly this is a lot more enjoyable than filming myself lying underneath the car, getting covered in weld and brake fluid. Stay green, thank you. Don't pull out, boss, don't pull out. Please don't pull out. That's okay, still unloading passengers. Did you see that Trabant on stilts? It's a good advertisement. Okay, I see already there is a end of urban area, so we'll just get past this potential place where a cyclist could come across, but she didn't. And then we can open her up. And then we're straight into a 60 limit, okay. And a roundabout. But this is the roundabout where we turn right, and then it does go up to 90 for a moment. So let's take it. Watch out for pedestrians, cyclists. We're okay. Cars, we're okay. And we're off. No more pedestrians. We're okay. If I can get into gear. Okay, let's go. I mean, from that speed limit sign, obviously. 70. 80. I guess 90. Yeah, we're doing 90. Quite happily as well. Okay, going to the roundabout again, so back down to 70 and then 50. And then we got one more stretch where we can open it up a bit. Wow, okay mate, that's ambitious. Jesus Christ, at least let me get past before you overtake. Jesus. Gonna have to get used to that as well. Bloody idiots on drugs. No cyclists, no pedestrians, no traffic. Let's go. No cyclists, no pedestrians. Go. Right. 60. 70. 80. I've not got my foot to the floor. Don't want to push things. There we are, we're doing 90. Plus a little bit of VAT. Okay, it's saying 100 now. Now it's saying 90. Make up your mind. It's okay, it's fine. And back down to 50. Got a Mercedes Vito right up my arse. Just what you want. Yep, go on, piss off. We're going up here now. Alright. We're back in the urban area now. Oh no, we're not. No, still go on, let's go. 60. Okay. Alright, enough fun and games. Right, back in civilization now. So there we go, what do you think? Yeah, no, I need to get a new phone mount. I'll get one. But it's an amazing experience to drive a car like this. You know, the human body can only produce so much adrenaline. It's different between different people, but driving this weird old car at 90 kilometers per hour, I can't get more adrenaline than that. I just can't. So if I drove a Ferrari around, you know, it would still be the same amount of adrenaline, which is a lot. But I don't need a Ferrari for that. I've got an Allegro. Did you hear that knock then? That's a bit weird. That one aimed at me, was it? Come on, it's got to be us now. Come on, I want to go home. I want a cup of tea. I want to cool down. Wow, what was that? Hope that was something off the road. Anyway, nearly home now. So I think that concludes the road test part of the video. And now it's all just speed bumps and pedestrian crossings and general misery. Oops, a bit too fast over that one. Would help if there's not a Renault right up your backside. Don't. That's better. I think the fan belt's doing something wrong. Is that the fan belt squeaking? Yeah. Okay. That doesn't sound right. Oh, it stopped. It's fixed itself. Perfect. So back at base after a new land speed record in the Allegro of 90 kilometers per hour, depending on where you measure the very bouncy speedo dial. We'll just have a look and see if everything's okay. Don't see any signs of volcanic activity, or I mean, there was that loud clunk earlier going down the road. I think that was something I ran over. I don't think anything fell off. It all looks okay. No coolant leaking, no oil, no brake fluid. Yeah, I'd say it's okay. I mentioned the fuel hoses. So this is what I'm talking about. As you can see, they've kind of lost their squidginess, and when you squeeze it, it stays in the same shape, which is a very bad sign. But worst of all, if you bend it, I'm not sure if you can see there. You see it's perishing, and there was a strong smell of petrol in the garage at one point. So that's what bioethanol can do to your new fuel hoses if they're not ethanol compliant. There's a lot of counterfeit bioethanol fuel hose going around, but I got this stuff. It was pretty expensive. I could only buy it on the roll, but it's the real deal. So it's got to have this, where is it? This SA30R14T2, and it's got the year of production. This is rated to pure ethanol, so it's, you know, track racing cars and dragsters. So it should be all right for the old Allegro for a few years. It is expensive, but it's quite expensive having your car burned to the ground in front of you. So what about future plans? No, I'm not going to get another car. No, definitely not. Especially not that white Polonaise around the corner that's for sale. I'm just going to drive the car, take it to Lidl, take it to Carrefour, make a few videos about it, just have a bit of fun with it after all that sweat and toiling, and just, yeah, enjoy it. It's back on the road. It's one of only 3 or 4 in the entire country, possibly the only one that's driving around at the moment. maybe it does need an engine rebuild, but I don't know if you noticed on the video, but there's no billowing white clouds coming out of it. It looks fine. It runs fine. So for the moment, just going to use it and enjoy it and share it with the community, whether they want to or not. So thanks very much for watching, and see you in a future video. Bye.